Hello, welcome back to We Are Crafted in His Image. We are working on project number 3 in this month's Cocoa and Crafts class. Poinsettia Petals is our stamp set, and we are going to make this card. Now, like I mentioned in yesterday's class, if you have any of these 3 items, they were not included in the kit, but they will help if you want to make it, give it this soft shaded look that we have here. So let's get started. I am only going to do one of the 2 cards for this class, or for this, this class. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. We have pieces and parts in here. Let's see what we've got. 2 bases. I will keep one out, put one aside. We have 2 envelopes, put one aside. We have one here. This one has some more goodies in it. We'll need this one. We have 2 strips of designer series paper, and you can use whichever side you like better. And you have some of the red ones already cut in a little piece. I just have the whole thing here. So we need, on here, we need one of this shape, one of this shape. Now that's for each card. Of course, you're going to do both. Just do all your stamping at once. Don't do it like I'm doing it, because it goes much faster that way. If you want to have both done, do them both at the same time. So there is that, and you'll need 3 of the berry sprays. Okay, so let's get started with our stamping and coloring. So with this one here, I've already mounted this one. This is the full flower, not the flower, like layering flowers. Oh, I don't know if you can hear my little one upstairs. My grandbaby is hungry, I think. Alright, I'm going to do this the upside down method, just like I did on the first project. So I'm going to take this. Oh, I should have checked to see which way it went before I did it this way. Oh, does it fit here? Nope. Ah, found it. Figured it out. Okay, so I'm going to line it up best I can, drop it down, grab a big block, and press. And let's see if I did it. Ta-da! Alright. Then, the leaves on here, if you notice the shape, these are poinsettia leaves. A lot of people think that these are, but they're not. The poinsettia only has one shape of leaf. Some of the leaves are green, and the ones at the tip are red. So we're going to have some red ones, we're going to have a green one. So now what we need is the medium size. I think it's the medium one. Yes, the medium one. So you have small, medium, large. You want this medium one. I need to get this mounted on a block. Will it fit on this block? Yeah, I'm going to grab a bigger block because I don't think it'll fit on that one very well. And we're going to use the Evening Evergreen. And this one's a little easier because one of these petals has this weird where it goes in on both ends. And it's just an easy one for me to find. I don't know why, but I can usually figure that one out pretty quick. Drop it down and press. Ta-da! Okay, and the last thing we're going to do are the flower sprays. And these are a little bit trickier because they're not... Oh man, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Just the shape of it is a little bit trickier to use to do this technique with, but we're going to make it work. There we go. Let's see if I can do it. I think I'm going to have to do it upside down. Oh yeah, not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Press it down. Press. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Ink. Drop. Press. Ink. We have a rhythm going here. drop. Oh, that one's going to be crooked. Press. Oh, not too bad. Besides, the part that's really crooked is going to be tucked underneath anyway. No one's going to see it. Okay. So now what I was going to show you, what the optional part to this is to blend these colors out. When I did my first card, I simply used an aqua pen. And because these colors are so intense, all you've got to do is just touch the color. See, touch that water on there, and it will spread some of the color. Our colors are water-based, so simply by using a little bit of water, you can spread out that color, and it just gives you a little bit of light shading with an outline. So I'm going to do all of these berries. Now you can do this exact same thing using the blender pen and using the Wink of Stella brush, either one. The Wink of Stella is going to give you some pretty shimmer. The blender pen, sometimes the blender pen doesn't pill the paper up as much as plain water. But because this color is so intense, I find that I don't have to use a ton of water, so I don't have to worry about the pilling going on. So now this one, we just need to worry about the leaves. We don't have to worry about the center. And, oh, I should have brushed off my pen before I went into this color. There we go. I'm just going to blend that out. Get some of that pull, how it's pulling that green all around. Trying to do this quickly for you. I should have had part of this done, but it's kind of fun to watch the technique, see how watch it blend together. And then, now if you want to do, and you really want to do some blending, I suggest using either the watercolor paper or using our shimmery white cardstock, because they don't absorb the water quite as quickly, so it gives you more time to actually blend the color better. Okay. So to clean off the brush, you really just have to brush it onto a blank piece of paper, or I brushed it onto my cleaning pad. And now I'm going to go and do the red. And I just think by doing this, it really makes the petals themselves stand out better, because there are so many petals that some of them kind of get lost amongst each other, especially right here at that base. So you can just blend these in. See how that just defines the shape of that petal. Here we go. A few more to go. You know what? I think I'm going to switch real quick to my larger aqua pen. I'm squeezing it. Off camera, you can't see, I'm squeezing some water out to get it going on my pen, on my aqua painter. But I think with the larger brush, I'll get a smoother look. There we go. And if you don't have an aqua painter, you can just use a plain paintbrush with water. It does the same thing. This way I just don't have to have an open container of water on my desk all the time, because you know that would get spilled. You know it would get spilled. There we go. And now the center, there is actually a center stamp, and so I'm going to use the suede, soft suede, and grab my little tiny little stamp here, and kind of line that up. There we go, and stamp some color on it. Okay, so that is done, and now it's just a simple matter of putting our card together. So grab this. Oh, and I think I had some stamping on the inside. Yep. So I will go ahead and do that before I do all the assembly. Move those aside. May the magic and wonder. Oh. I think I did it in green. I did. Whoa, almost inked it. I'm stamping it down just a little bit so there's some room for a berry cluster right there. Let me grab my stamp that has my berry cluster. Get out the soft suede again. Ink that up. Stamp it right here. Grab out my aqua pen again. This time I think I want the small one. And let's brush that color out a little bit. Little brown berries. There we go. Okay, now easy assembly. We want some adhesive down both sides. Put that, oh, I cut this one way longer than I needed to. Is this? Yeah, it is. I don't know why I cut it so long. Well, that's an easy fix. Trim that down and start putting on the stuff. Now I did also give this a little bit of shape simply by curling out the tips. So they curled up a little. And then this one here, we're going to actually cut apart all of the little leaves. Okay. And we are going to use, you can use really any adhesive you want to glue this down. I'm going to use liquid glue because again, I like being able to move things around a little bit. So what I'm going to do is actually put adhesive, put the glue around the base of this. I'm going to set it where I want it. Oh, I forgot there's Happy Holidays on the front there too. Make sure I leave room for that. And then I'm just going to tuck in, I'm going to start by tucking in the green leaves where I want them. Make sure there is enough glue behind that to hold it. If there isn't, what I can do is add a little bit of glue. Let's see, we're going to put a berry there, so I think I'm going to put this last one here. And then what I can do now is just add a little bit of glue to the back of my berries and tuck them in. Come here. And as you notice, I'm not putting glue on the whole berry. I'm not gluing everything down. We want to give it some movement and some height and direction, not just flat. There we go. And let's tuck this one in right over here, I think. Alright, and then the last thing that, oh no, two more things. Happy Holidays. Got another small one here. I love Evening Evergreen. It is such a beautiful green shade. I really hope it becomes a part of our regular lineup of colors when they do the next color refresh, whenever that may be. Oh, I'm crooked. I'm very crooked. Oh, that one may have to get a patch to fix it, maybe. Okay, now let's put on a few little gems to kind of hide my crookedness. Where did I do with them? There we are. This is what happened when you're rushing. I'm hungry. I need to go eat lunch, but I'm trying to get this done while the baby's resting upstairs. Okay, here we go. Let's put one here, one over here, and then one more, maybe up there. There we go. All right, that is project number 3. Oh, I didn't stamp anything on the envelope. Maybe a berry spray, since we've got berries going on there. Maybe a berry spray would be nice. But I am going to leave you here with these, and I will be back again tomorrow with our final card, which is this beautiful pink version of the poinsettias. Isn't that pretty? So I will see you tomorrow. Until then, God's love and blessings. Bye.